for pardoning his son, repeatedly saying he would never do it. And a lot of people are saying that it's hypocritical, etc., as if the other side doesn't do it. But what's your reaction to it?
I mean, I think all of the criticism, because, you know, Democrats stand on this moral high ground all the time. And, you know, they act so self-righteous. Say anything to whether or not, you know, his part. And he could say, hey, man, I'm not focused on that right now. But since they were calling Trump a threat to democracy and they were saying that nobody's above the law, but they were speaking about him, that's what they were running on. So when he kept saying things like, oh, you know, nobody's above the law, I respect, you know, the jury's decision in regards to my son, he didn't believe that. But he.
Big facts. Yeah, what's up, y'all, man? This your boy MAZ with the Doodle Better You channel. Guys, I don't often agree with Charlamagne the God. In fact, a lot of times I disagree with a lot of things he be saying fundamentally when it comes to politics, because a lot of times I don't really think he know what he be talking about. However, today he's cooking. He's on point with what he's saying today. He's 100% correct. And when people do something right, you got to give them the credit for it. So let's get back into it.
I'm going to stop you for a second.
Uh-oh.
Only because you don't know that it was a lie. We don't know why he changed
You really think he just changed his mind over things?
Well, Whoopi, he said something and he did the opposite. That would make it a lie.
Thanksgiving weekend all
No,
of a sudden?
I'm going to tell you what I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he changed his mind because he got sick of watching everybody else get over.
Who's getting over? And not only that, you can't prove that either. You see, you can't make them. This is an excuse that she just made up in her head, and now she's giving it to Joe Biden. That's pretty much what she's doing.
And this is just a place where you just go, so I'm going to follow the straight and narrow always, because that's what's expected of Democrats.
But that's their fault. They're the ones that go out. They're the ones that go out there and they stand on this high ground. Listen, they don't have to do that.
I'm a Democrat. Tell me what.
Facts. They're the ones that's always wagging their fingers at everybody and trying to shame people and censoring people. They're the ones doing that. That's the moral high ground.
The moral high ground is.
The moral high ground is nobody's above the law. I respect what the jurors are saying. He don't have to do that.
So we're mad at him because he changed his.
Oh, no. By the way, I'm not mad at him pardoning Hunter Biden.
You sound like you're.
No.
Now she's trying to gaslight him, y'all.
If I can get in on this, I actually think it went further, and this is one thing. Joe Biden made a point of saying we stand by our institutions.
Yes, I understand all that.
Notice how when you're about to make a valid point, they cut you off. They do not want you to hold these people accountable. They do not want to hold the Democrats accountable for anything. They are so biased to the Democrats.
The Department of Justice. Yes. Democrats ran on that. The same DOJ indicted Hunter Biden. How he says that it was a political pursuit by his own Department of Justice.
Explain to me why it is.
Facts. That is big facts. Shout out to Alyssa Griffin, y'all. She always makes sense. She's the only one on this show that makes sense. With Sarah Haynes sometimes too. The DOJ that Joe Biden was referring to, that's his DOJ that he appointed. You know, the people who he said that's targeting his son, that's your Department of Justice.
Is that when Joe Biden does something, everybody clutches their pearls. He's wrong.
Nobody
he lied.
has criticized Donald Trump more than me or Charlamagne the God.
I'm sorry. Yeah, people have criticized him more. I've criticized him more. We criticized him more. But you're missing my question. My question.
Well, Whoopi, you said people clutch their pearls because Joe Biden do something, but you guys never criticize Joe Biden. You guys never criticize any Democrat. In fact, you sidestep whatever they do and make excuses for them all the time. So what are you talking about, Whoopi? Guys, you can't really have conversations with people like this. People who are this biased, and they won't be no kind of objective or fair minded. You can't have a conversation with people like this. If you run into people like this, just don't even talk to them. Because at the beginning of the conversation or throughout the conversation, it's not gonna be genuine. They'll be dishonest with you. Damn near the whole conversation.
Question is, what is it that makes people flip out with Joe, but we don't have the same kind of thing?
Well, I don't think people are flipping out with Joe. I think Democrats are flipping out with Joe because Democrats believe that they don't represent what he's currently representing. That's just not true. That's why I say they stand on this moral high ground that simply does not exist. And I think this is also the problem when we pick sides, right? We've turned political parties into teams. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. Ain't nobody more delusional than me, right? Okay? I feel like we're going to the Super Bowl every year, but I'm not delusional. Well, no, that is delusional. But when it comes, but when it comes to political parties, if you pick a side, right? If you say you're a Democrat, if you say you're a Republican, you refuse to be about anything.
I'm an independent.
Yes, but
I think that's the best way to go.
But that's not a monolith.
Yep, that's right. These women, they refuse to be objective about anything, like he just said. Honestly, the Democrats have gotten that way, and they've got on this moral high ground where they just want to wag their fingers at everybody, use shaming tactics, and censor people. It's gotten really bad over there, and that's why people, and pretty much, guys, that's why they're gonna lose. I would say probably like the next 12 years, and that's just me being nice.
Monolith. We're not. Yeah. Democrats are not a monolith.
Well, why can't you say when Democrats are wrong?
Well, yeah, lately they have been.
And why can't Republicans say when Republicans are wrong?
I'll when Democrats
so you don't think Joe Biden is wrong?
No, I don't.
No, they don't.
That's point ridiculous. This out to you. The president has a part in power, right?
I didn't say you were ridiculous, Ms. Goldberg.
Yeah,
I just think that.
Think about it. Just think about it this way. just very quickly. Can you reframe it in this way and think about it maybe in this way? The president has the ultimate part in power. Every president has done this, right? Yeah. And person that is going to be in the White House.
Let's just say that's true. So what? They did it to him. See, y'all had no problem when Biden's DOJ was going after Trump. Y'all had no problem with that. But now Trump is in power again, and he may potentially do that back to Joe Biden and his family. Y'all don't like it. Like I said, y'all biased.
And so he is using his rightful power, his rightful political power, to pardon his son. Now, is that a lie, or is that perhaps being pragmatic, having a change of opinion, as opposed to the president-elect who has lied almost 40,000 times during his first term?
I can't say what it is because I'm not in
the moral high ground. Like, what's the faux outrage?
Neither one of them have the moral high ground. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. But when you are a diehard Democrat or a diehard Republican, you refuse to be objective about the other party. Like, it's like we're watching them do something wrong, but we're making an excuse for it. Republicans do things wrong. Why can't we call it what it is?
Because it's not balanced.
Get the fuck out of here. That what she's saying is very, what Sunny Holston said was very subjective, and that's pretty much just the excuse that you gave him. Guys, as you can see, there's no getting through to these women. They're just gonna be disingenuous, biased. Stay away from people like this. You're not going to get through to him. All the sense in the world that Charlamagne said, he made all the sense in the world, and he still didn't get through to him. But anyway, y'all, this was a quick one. This your boy MAZ. This the Do the Better You channel, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like and subscribe. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.